Football is a family of team sports that involve, to varying degrees, kicking a ball to score a goal. Unqualified, the word football is understood to refer to whichever form of football is the most popular in the regional context in which the word appears. Sports commonly called football in certain places include association football, known as soccer in some countries, gridiron football, specifically American football or Canadian football, Australian rules football, rugby football, either rugby league or rugby union, and Gaelic football. 1-2, these different variations of football are known as football codes. Various forms of football can be identified in history, often as popular peasant games. Contemporary codes of football can be traced back to the codification of these games at English public schools during the 19th century. 3-4, the expanse of the British Empire allowed these rules of football to spread to areas of British influence outside of the directly controlled empire. 5, though by the end of the 19th century, distinct regional codes were already developing. Gaelic football, for example, deliberately incorporated the rules of local traditional football games in order to maintain their heritage. 6, in 1888, the Football League was founded in England, becoming the first of many professional football competitions. During the 20th century, several of the various kinds of the ancient Greeks and Romans are known to have played many ball games, some of which involved the use of the feet. The Roman game harpastum is believed to have been adapted from a Greek team game known as Pi Sigma Kappa Upsilon Rho Omicron Sigma, Episcuros 11-12, or Phi Alpha Iota Nu Delta Alpha, Phane Inda 13, which is mentioned by a Greek playwright, Endophanes, 388-311 BC, and later referred to by the Christian theologian Clement of Alexandria, circa 150 to circa 215 AD. These games appear to have resembled rugby football. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, the Roman politician Cicero, 106-43 BC, describes the case of a man who was killed whilst having a shave when a ball was kicked into a barber's shop. Roman ball games already knew the air-filled ball, the phallus. 1920, Episcuros is recognized as an early form of football by FIFA. 21. A Chinese game called Cuju or Zukyu has been recognized by FIFA as the first version of the game with regular rules. 22. It existed during the Han Dynasty, the 2nd and 3rd centuries BC. The Japanese version of Cuju is Kamari, and was developed during the Asuka period. 23. This is known to have been played within the Japanese imperial court in Kyoto from about 600 AD. In Kamari, several people stand in a circle and kick a ball to each other, trying not to let the ball drop to the ground, much like Kipi-Upi. The game appears to have died out sometime before the mid-19th century. It was revived in 1903 and is now played at a number of festivals. Citation needed. There are a number of references to traditional, ancient, or prehistoric ball games, played by indigenous peoples in many different parts of the world. For example, in 1586, men from a ship commanded by an English explorer named John Davis, went ashore to play a form of football with Inuit, Eskimo, people in Greenland. 24. There are later accounts of an Inuit game played on ice, called Iksaktak. Each match began with two teams facing each other in parallel lines, before attempting to kick the ball through each other team's line and then at a goal. In 1610, William Strachey, a colonist at